Hi everybody, this is Coach McCurry from Baseball by the Yard. Thanks so much for stopping by today. Now today's video tip is a part 2 of my last video for middle infielders on what they need to be doing if the ball is, or when the ball is thrown back to the pitcher when there are runners on base. Okay, so if you did not get a chance to see part 1 of this video series, check out that link right up there and you'll get a chance to see what I'm talking about with middle infielders. Okay. Today is part 2 of that. Part 1 talked about getting to the middle of the field on balls thrown back to the pitcher. Now I'm going to talk about is what to do when you need to go back to your position. And this is where I see a lot of mistakes. Now if you're a base runner or a coach who's going to be instructing base runners, you need to pay attention to what the middle infielders do after they back up the throw to the pitcher. Now here is the mistake that a lot of kids make. They do a good job after every pitch with runners on base to back up the throw to the pitcher. So you'll see the pitch is made and then the ball starts to come back to the pitcher and you see the second baseman and shortstop pinch the middle towards the bag, and then as soon as that catch is made by the pitcher, many times the infielders will turn their back and walk back to their position. That is a no-no, okay? Now, if you're a base runner and you see that, that is an opportunity to delayed steal. As soon as you see those infielders turn their back on second base and start walking back to the positions, that might be a chance where you could be able to steal a bag and make that defense look like a bunch of idiots. So, don't ever make that mistake if you are a middle infielder. It's a little thing that can go a long way of making sure you never get tricked by this play. So if I'm a shortstop and I am coming to the middle of the field after the pitch, I am pinching, ball's pitched, and now the throw is back, coming back to the pitcher, and I'm pinching in the middle of the field to watch that throw back to the pitcher. After the pitcher catches the ball, I walk backwards to my position. I backpedal, okay? This is, of course, if the runner is on first base. If the runner's on second or third, I don't really have to worry so much about turning my back because they're not going to steal. I can't do anything about that. But when there's a runner on first base, I always have to backpedal to my position, or at least when I'm going back to my bag, looking at the runner and making sure when I'm going back to my position, my eyes never leave that runner. I think for younger kids, it's easiest just to tell them to pinch the middle, look at the runner, and then backpedal to their position. But older kids and guys you see on TV quite often will pinch the middle and then go back to their position with their eyes on that runner, okay? So the point is, never turn your back on the runner at first base and never take your eyes off him. If you do that, you'll never be tricked by that delayed steal when you're not looking. If that happens, it's very embarrassing. Don't make that mistake. All right, folks, well, I'm Coach McCurry signing off. Have a great day, everybody, and until next time, thanks for watching, everybody.